All right, we've landed in Vancouver, and yeah, we are here on this trip because my sister Melissa, she's having her UBC dental hygiene interview, and yeah, flew out 5 hours of flight. Finally here. It was a pretty good flight actually. Landing was smooth, beautiful views and everything. Seeing the Rocky Mountains, seeing the mountains coming into BC, but the Rocky Mountains still snow on the mountains, which is really cool. It's May right no well it's April right now, so you're gonna get snow all the way pretty much until June, the start of June. But yeah, overall good flight. We're picking up our baggage and then we're gonna grab the car, but this time it's kind of like the first time where it's me and my sister flying alone without her parents. And this time I'm just mainly trying to let my sister do her own thing and then figure it out in case she actually does go to UBC that she needs to find out there. But yeah, we'll find our baggage and then we'll get going. Okay, we got the car and it's Kia Seltos. Not the best. I was hoping for a Mazda because I really wanted to experience they say Mazda's kind of upped itself and the interiors are more luxurious now, but we got a base model Kia. Just base model, man. It's like I can't believe I'm driving a Kia, bro. But we'll see how this handles. Engine sounds pretty smooth starting up, but this one's at like 16,000 kilometers on it. Decently new, not bad. So yeah, we'll see. It's like a compact SUV, so smaller SUV, but space is not bad. Headroom good, legroom pretty decent here. I don't know about rear legroom, but okay. So we're at Spanish Banks Beach. We came here before. This is probably the nicest beach in Vancouver, right next to UBC, and we just finished having lunch at Greenleaf Kitsilano Sushi. It's pretty good. A little tired though, just from waking up so early this morning. Didn't get enough sleep last night because we slept a little late. Woke up way too early, and now yeah, I'm a little bit of a headache from the jet lag also. My brain's just like, oh, it's sleep. Like I should have been sleeping, and it's like now it's like daytime. It's weird. So yeah.
For 3 hours.
Yeah, gotta find some place to sleep before we get to check in. So yeah, well, let's go to UBC. This is Pacific Spirit Regional Park, and it's down westwards of Spanish Banks.
Hello.
Okay. Hello. Okay, so we came to UBC on an interesting day because today is sort of their last year of classes. I mean, what am I saying? Last year of classes? No. Last day of classes. April 12th is their last day technically, but I mean this is Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So everyone's finishing up and everything, but over here they're celebrating. They have like this annual festival that the student life always like puts up and organizes, and then in the morning they had a celebration for first year students, so they're just celebrating them ending their first year finally and enjoying their time. So that's it's pretty cool, and definitely gonna get loud. They got like a bunch of DJs and everything coming out tonight. Everyone's gonna party. The lines were super long. The party's just getting started, so it's about to get even more crazy over there. I think I've heard Loud Luxury is gonna be here, so that's gonna be pretty cool, pretty famous Um, yeah, it's really cool. Like walking around campus, seeing all this life, seeing everyone dressed up for the party and everything, and just being social, enjoying like university. Beautiful, beautiful campus. It's nice to see it full of life and everything, and yeah, these events are really great for students. I think to help people connect and de-stress after hard-working semester. All right, we're back at the hotel now, just chilling. Took a shower, just resting after a long day. Man, like I've been up for about 17 hours. Didn't get much sleep last night. Long plane ride, walked around a lot. So definitely tired, ready to hit the hay. Also, my body kind of aches from fixing the radiator yesterday on the car. It's sort of like took me way longer than I expected, and it's staying bent over in that position. It's like in the engine bay. It's like it takes a toll on your body. But today was a nice day. Everything went pretty smoothly. I just love this campus. Like this, man, it can't be beat. I swear. Like it's got to be one of the nicest campuses in Canada. Toronto, man. I'm sorry, Toronto doesn't compare. Yeah, yeah. It's just location wise and buildings. I was super impressed just by how developed this place is. Like the amount of residences, the amount of like different buildings. Like it's just a whole. I've been saying this, a whole city in itself. In this area, UBC. Interesting, called University of British Columbia. Why not University of Vancouver? I'm not sure. Like University of Toronto, but also why not University of Ontario over there? I don't know. Naming convention is weird, but yeah, they're party. So even from the hotel, you can kind of hear them like bumping tunes, like the bass and everything. It's not too loud. It's like you can probably sleep through it. It's fine, but it's cool to know that people are out there having fun. Um, yeah, like it's pretty nice. Just gonna try to practice a little bit more with my sister for her interview tomorrow, and then we're gonna go to bed, wake up for tomorrow morning so she's ready for her interview. We went to the place, visited the building, so we know where to go. The interview is going to be 8 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to make it there on time. We're waking up early, see if we can get a little bit more practice in if we wake up early. But yeah, just try to get a good night's sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, this is good morning from UBC. It's a nice, peaceful, quiet morning. Very different from yesterday. No more loud music going on, and it's quiet now. The birds are out chirping away. It's beautiful. Air is fresh, and yeah, this is where we parked. North Parkade right here. It's $11 a day on weekends, and $11 after 6 p.m. Other than that, it's $22 normally. Over here, Gage Suites. This is where we're living. It's actually a really nice hotel, very well furnished, pretty new. Like there's a Tim Hortons right underneath, right, as you can see right here. So that's great. It's very convenient. It's in a great location. Parking's like right here. And the thing with this is that we were told that parking with the hotel is $22. Now, I'm not sure if that's $22 for the whole stay or if that's $22 a day, right? So I'll have to double check with them, because in that case I could have just parked them, but I'm only gonna spend like $24 over at the parkade, so it's not much of a difference, but it's something good to know for next time. don't you know?
I don't know why it is that when me and you are on a trip together, we both take photos, but we're both taking photos of the same thing.
Okay, so we're in Stanley Park right now at night. The night views of Stanley Park are really nice. The weather is pretty perfect. I mean, it's like very relaxed, very like mild weather. No wind, 10 degrees right now, and it's just a beautiful time to walk around. The water is very still, and the city lights are just very beautiful. Like you see all the lit up buildings and everything, and it's just very nice. And like, man, just being here, the more I'm here in Vancouver, the more I feel like I want to move out here. I've been saying it, is like, I don't feel like Toronto just has anything for me anymore, you know? Like anyone from Toronto, you gotta go out here on a trip and take a look. And I don't know if anyone would be able to say like Toronto is better objectively, like speaking, other than the fact that it's your home and it's a familiar place and you don't want to step out of your comfort zone. Other than that, I don't see why anyone would want to live in Toronto over this. This is nice. But I'm sure there's always, when you go to a place, there's always the hidden things that you don't see, that you got to live there for a bit, and then you start like seeing, you know, the bad stuff, start complaining about that stuff. But I mean, when you're on vacation, you only see the good stuff, right? So yeah, it's really nice. HMCS Discovery over there. You can see that the tide today is very low. Over here you get a little bit more waves because it opens up a bit more to the bay. Canada Place, Vancouver Observation Tower on the right there. The shipping docks over there. Oh, that was the gun. Oh, we caught, oh shoot. I didn't know they were firing the gun now. That's so sick. I don't know if I caught those sparks. There's the 12 o'clock or 9 o'clock gun down there. And I guess they just fired that. Ah, we missed it. No. Oh yeah, that's true. They have lighting.
And then you talk. Oh yeah, this is exact. Okay, now tell us.
Hello. This is Stanley Park, as you can see, and this area is looking right out at the Chevron. We've moved quite far from our original place that we parked, and we're just kind of going along and really just trying to see the viewpoints by driving a bit and then parking. So we are now out here at the lighthouse point. You can see the Lionsgate Bridge down there. Lighthouse over there are some of their I guess like factories, refineries and stuff. I still don't know what that yellow stuff is, and I've never searched it up. I just don't know, but it's always there, and it's just so eye-catching because nothing's that yellow. Over there they're actually building the let me see if I can see it. They are building the new class of naval ships, a support class built by C-SPAN. I wonder if it's still in the docks or not. I can't really make it out from here. I think it might be, but I wish I had binoculars for that. And then out here, something I've never seen is, what is that? What is that? Is that it looks like a car. The ships that carry cars. It's just sitting there. It looks so weird. It also looks like a bunker on water for some reason. Crazy. And then this little round area over here, just really nice. You get to see a lot from here. Very beautiful. Just all over Stanley Park. Really can't find any bad views. I mean, just no matter where you go, it's all nice views. Lionsgate Bridge. You can see up on top of the mountain there's actually lights, so that's really cool. So I wonder if there's people who live up there, or I don't know what is going on up there, but that's, holy shoot. So all these viewpoints are really nice that we're going to and everything. And it's cool to see that even though it's like quiet and at night, like, and there's less people, it's not as like touristy. Obviously this is also off-peak tourist season. Yeah, it's quiet at night. That's what I really like about it. Just not that many people. I don't like the crowds much, just in general. So it's nice to come out here, nice and peaceful. But it's still good that there's still people around you. You know, you don't feel like isolated or like alone and like in danger or when there's no one around you. At least there's like people around you to in case like anything happens. So that's still nice. But it's not too many people where it ruins the sort of vibe of the place. Yeah, it's pretty nice. All right, so we've checked out of the hotel, and this morning it's nice, beautiful, little sea breeze coming up. Great weather. It's cloudy, overcast, but you know it's still nice and moderate temperatures. And we are headed to a cinnamon roll place to buy some $6 cinnamon buns that are supposed to be good. And then we're gonna head out to David Lamb Park to see some cherry blossoms, and then from there head up north into the mountains and hopefully get a view of some mountains. We know it's cloudy, but you know, maybe some of the clouds will be passing over some of the peaks. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so as you can see, there's Evos on campus right here, and they get their designated Evo parking spots. Evos, you can just rent them. You don't have to even rent a car. You just rent them, like, and then drop them off wherever. So next time we show up here, we're probably just gonna rent Evos, because Evos, there's also an airport drop-off as well. So you can just take it right from the airport all the way to UBC over here. All right, so we're over here near the Ferrari dealership in Vancouver, and this is cherry blossom season. As you can see, we're just at the end of cherry blossom season because we tried to go to David Lamb Park, which is the place to see the cherry blossoms and it's part of their cherry blossom festival, but all that was pretty much just green. There were a little bit of pinks. I'm guessing the cherry blossom happened and then now they were growing normally, but this area we were passing by and we noticed that this was cherry blossom. So when David Lamb didn't work out, this was our plan B. And yeah, very, very, very beautiful seeing this. This is really cool because I've never seen this before in Vancouver, because I always come in the summer. So this is a seasonal thing. Some things you just need to see during the seasons and everything. But very, very beautiful, as you can see. Look at that. Whoa. Very nice, very nice. So here's the cherry blossoms right here, as you can see. Very, very beautiful. Wow, look at these. Man, this is just so cool seeing like colors like this in nature. They're not very common. There's a whole tree up there. Wow, it's raining a little bit, but that's not stopping us from looking at the cherry blossoms. Happens in Toronto also. Trinity Bellwoods Park is one. UFT has a bunch outside of Robarts Library, so it gets busy. But this part is like quiet, no one's really here today. And yeah, when you're at the cherry blossoms, please don't start pulling down on like these things. I mean, these ones are already coming down, maybe from people pulling it, but I mean, this is right here, so you don't really need to hold on to it. Just stand by the tree and take your pictures, you know? Don't damage nature. This one's really cool over here, as you can see. It's both pink and white cherry blossoms inside the same tree. Look at that. Wow, that's very beautiful. So I'm currently at Tantalus Lookout, and you look out and you see all these mountains and everything. You see the snow on top this time. Last time we were here, we got back a little too late, so it was all dark, and there was some snow on the mountains, but definitely not as much as this. It's a very beautiful area, and you can't get into Tantalus Lookout by going north. You actually have to come on your way back when you're going south, then you can actually reach Tantalus Lookout. Otherwise, there's nowhere to actually turn, and it's 40 minutes towards Whistler before you can turn around and come back to Tetrasika. So it's a great place to stop when you go all the way to Whistler. Then you turn around and then on your way back, come see this. It's really nice. Yeah, very beautiful. Okay, so right now we are at Brom Lake, and over there is the entrance right there. And I don't exactly know how I'm coming in because I was coming in from the from Whistler area to southwards, southbound, and like it's such a quick turn in, like a right turn in, that you have to slow down so much if you're coming southbound. So I don't even know if you're supposed to be coming southbound because I almost freaking crashed. I almost sent it into like the barrier, like ABS was on with the gravel and everything. So yeah, maybe what I did was, because that did not feel safe at all. Like that was not, so I don't know how most people don't crash here. But if you're coming northbound, there's a left turn that you can take into here. So I'm guessing you're supposed to come northbound, take the left turn into here slowly, rather than coming southbound and just like straight hammering on the brakes to make that right turn in. Yeah, don't do what I did. Do not do what I did. I don't think that was what I was supposed to do. Yeah, but man, okay, we made it though. Yeah, so we made it to Brom Lake. It was only about 100 meters down a little path over here. Yeah, not
40.
yeah,
40
maybe.
meters.
Yeah, it was very short. So you get a great viewpoint of Brom Lake. Water is extremely calm, very clean and clear, as you can see right there. Look at that. Whoa. Feels like you can drink from that. And then just these trees surrounding the lake. It's a very peaceful little area right here. You still hear some of the highway traffic, but it's very quiet, not too many people here. There's another little spot over there that you can chill. You can see those two people, and you can bring your kayak or canoe over here and go on the water. That would be really nice. Someone is swimming here. You can see their stuff, and there's also people starting fires here, like campfires. So very interesting. But look at that, you can see right into the water. So over at Brom Lake, there's actually a whole trail that you can actually hike around it, and it goes all the way around, way down there in this lake. And you can also hike over there to like the other pond area. So that's kind of like a little bit of a swampy area, and then after that there's like a bridge like right down there that you can walk across and everything. So it's actually a really big area, and it's Brom Lake Interpretive Forest. So I don't know what that means. Interpretive Forest, never really heard that, but yeah, just a beautiful location to stay. Watch out, high tides. We're back here at one of my favorite spots.
My favorite spot too.
Yeah?
Yep.
This is really nice, yeah. The Squamish Estuary and Spit. It's just so beautiful out here. You can see the tide. It's all the way out. I feel like this wasn't filled last time. I think it's coming in. It's definitely coming in more, the water here. And oh my god, like it's just so peaceful. Hear the birds chirping. Not a lot of people know about this hidden gem.
Only the ones who know ball.
That's right. But it's just quite a treacherous journey getting here with all the rocks, and yeah, like come at your own risk, because the rocks and gravel, there's some pretty big like potholes and everything. It's just a whole journey trying to get here. So drive very slowly. Don't feel rushed. You know, there will be people with off-road vehicles who are probably able to go faster than you. but don't feel rushed. Like you can always pull over for a second and let them pass. But yeah, take it slow because it's probably very easy to like puncture your tire or like bottom out your car, especially if you have a sedan. You can do it with a sedan, but like SUV is recommended. And yeah, just be aware of also hanging branches off the sides of the road as well. Over there you can see Shannon Falls. It's very beautiful. Slight breeze. That's all we have. It's just so nice out here. So peaceful and quiet. Like, just listen. Alright, so now we're on this bridge section right here. As you can see, we stopped a little bit, our car just to the side, not blocking anyone. And this bridge section is very cool because it's very close to the water. You can see the water flowing right in. This part is very beautiful over here. I really like this. There's a waterfall back there on the mountain. I don't know if you can see it in here, but I'll take a closer look. But look at that. Just so calm and peaceful. Okay, over here is Marin Provincial Park, and it's not all that special today. When you come here and the water is still and the sun is kind of shining on it, and it has that turquoise water effect, then it really looks really nice. But today, you know, you get some wind and waves, so it's not too cool. But a lot of people are over here barbecuing. There's tons of picnic tables, so you can really enjoy your time here. Here is Britannia Copper Mine, and it's a huge mine over here near the Sea to Sky Highway. There's a whole museum here that explains the history of the mine, and it was a pretty big influence on the economy of this area. It's really cool. Now it's obviously no longer used. But look at that, it's very imposing, like the design and everything. But you can just imagine back then when this was active and everything was busy, trucks moving in and out with copper and everything, and things getting blown up, all the mine shafts and everything. It's really cool. Okay, here we are at Lynn Canyon Suspension Bridge. As you can see, there's a little bit of a lineup, but last time I was here, the lineup was all the way back here. And that was summer, so it was like, I think, August or maybe July, so it's peak tourist season. But this is definitely less people.
Yo, you might want to tie your shoelaces on.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna trip.
Am I actually? Alright, I'll check it.
Get a good grip on that phone, or it's gonna fall.
Really cool, yeah. Okay, here we are. We're at the 30-foot pool, and all this water is coming from here. nice and calm over here, and it's so clear. Like, look how clear that water is. There's a couple guys cliff jumping over in that nook right there, and in the summer a lot of people will be swimming here. Just now it's just too cold to be swimming, other than these guys who are pretty hardcore who are cliff jumping. Yeah, very beautiful colored water right here. Wow, this house just has a beautiful cherry blossom. Oh my god, and these houses are so nice. This neighborhood is like super quiet and very calm. It'd be awesome to live here. Each house has their own, like, tons of cars, because I mean, you really can't get out of here without a car. It's gonna be a lot of walking. There's no buses that come through here, but yeah, these are some big houses. Very nice, very quiet, peaceful out here. We found a piano that's playing itself in this airport. It's a Yamaha. It's pretty cool. Holy shoot. We just checked in and we're headed to security now, but wow. Okay, so we landed in Pearson, in Toronto, the next day. Actually, and it is about like 5:30 a.m. in Toronto. The flight was pretty good. Porter, really can't go wrong with Porter. It's a great airline. Great legroom. Seats are very wide, actually. Everything, and great service just from all over. So yeah, we're gonna grab our baggage, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of the Vancouver trip. We had a great time, and yeah, we did what we went there to do, which is Melissa's interview for UBC, and